Bama Outdoor Expo Build Your Booth Basics video. Before we dive in, let's have a quick look at the overview of your booth. The booth is comprised of 4 pages or sub-tabs. Booth Main, which is the first page that a visitor sees when they visit your booth. It's kind of like your website's homepage. Show Specials. You can have 0 to 4 show specials. Products and Services. This is where you provide additional details about your company's product line or services. Company Info. This page contains an About Us section, and also is where you enter all of your company contact information, your website, logo, phone, address, and a short description of your company. Back to the Booth Main. It's comprised primarily of a text and graphics area. You'll have access to a WYSIWYG editor, which means what you see is what you get. Kind of like working in Microsoft Word. You can format text easily, insert pictures. Also, at the bottom of the Booth Main, you can insert a YouTube video that will play right within your booth. The Show Specials page, as I mentioned, has up to 4 show specials. Each one includes a title, an optional image, and description. In the title, you'll want to be specific on any savings or discounts you might be providing as part of the expo. Product Services. Similar to the Booth Main, it has a text and graphics area, which is a freeform area. You can put any mix of text or graphics in that section of the Product Services page. And on this page, you can also insert up to 2 YouTube videos. I think we pretty much covered the Company Info tab. You'll definitely need to fill in all the contact information because it's displayed to the user on your booth's banner section. The live chat, we'll cover that in a follow-on session. That is not part of building the booth, but when we actually have put on the expo, then we'll have a video that teaches you how to log into your booth and interact with visitors via your live chat service. Okay, the first step is to log in. Top right part of the site. Use the login and password that you entered into the system when you registered for your booth. If you forget what that is, just refer back to the email that the site sent you. There's also a link you can click if you forgot the username or your password. So once you've logged in, put your mouse over home and Manage Booth will pop up. Click that. Now you're in your booth. It's an empty booth because we haven't entered any information yet. Your company name is provided. That was provided by you when you registered. So to edit your booth, click the control panel and click the gold button that says Build Edit My Booth. This pushes you into edit mode where you can enter information, text, graphics, YouTube videos, etc. So first step you need to provide is the company info. Well, there's an About Us area where you can provide background of your company, information about the employees, anything that doesn't fit on the other pages that you want to provide. Scroll down below that. This is your company's contact information. Notice your company name is already provided. One key area is the logo for your booth. This image needs to be on your computer, resident on your computer. So we're going to click Upload Image. You browse for the file and select it. Now that's ready to go. Your exhibit or booth name typically is the same as your company name, not always. We'll just copy that. I'll come back and enter the address, city, state, zip, and phone number, and the website. Make sure you put http:// in front of your website. Also refer to the little blue information bubbles. They'll give you information about what is expected to be entered into each field. Another key piece of information is the short description field. It's a 1 or 2 sentences. There's a high-level summary of your business, and this is displayed in the exhibit halls. I'll come back and work on that a little bit later. Maybe add one more sentence. I'll go back up to the About Us. I have copied some information from the website, and I'm just going to paste that in right here. Pretty simple. We'll come back and explore the various buttons and functions in a bit. So we've got pretty much all the company info information, all the basics. We'll add that later offline. And now, after you make any changes to any of your pages, sub pages of your booth, you have to go to the bottom and click the gold update button, and that will affect the changes. Okay, let's go see what that looks like. We're now back in the hunting hall. You can see the logo we uploaded, booth name, and the short description. I added a little additional information to that. We're going to click on the logo and get into our company info screen. Notice this area is now filled out. Visitors can go visit our website directly. They can send us an email. Here's the About Us information I've inserted. I also added a picture. We'll talk about that a little bit later. And the company contact info and the short description again. Okay, now that we're happy with our company info page, we'll go work on some of the other pages. Click the Go button, Build Edit My Booth. We'll start with the booth main page. As mentioned earlier, there's 2 primary areas. A WYSIWYG area to enter freeform text, whatever you want, pictures, a place to put your YouTube video, we'll get to that later, and just a area to provide a short description of the YouTube. So for time's sake, I copied some information off the website. You can type this directly in, or you can copy and paste it from your website or other document. If you get too much information, you can make the editor area larger by dragging this corner here. This is a formatting function. A regular paragraph, that's what these guys are down here, so we'll make those paragraphs. This is a header. Header 1 is the largest font. If you have subsections down the page, you can have header 2, header 3, just a hierarchy. So that looks good. So let's now enter an image. To do that, you click this little image icon. It says Insert Edit Image. And to upload one from your computer, click this little icon. You browse, go to the computer, find the image you're looking for, upload, and And there it is. Click on it and it'll display up here, which is showing you a preview of what the system is going to insert. And let's give that a try. Okay, that looks pretty good. We can click on it, make it just a little bit smaller. Also, we can change the properties of the image, so the text will be displayed just to the right of it. So we click this image icon again. We click alignment left. That means if you see here, it shows that the text will display to the right of the image. And we need to give it a little margin, otherwise the text will bump right up against the image. So I usually use about 8 or 10. And hit update. And now you see the text is displayed to the right of it. That looks a little bit better. So we're happy with that. We're going to click update. And let's go see what it looks like. Okay, here's what it looks like. See the picture, heading, 4 or 5 paragraphs. Looks pretty nice. Let's go in and add another picture. So we go to Control Panel, Build Edit Booth. Go back to Booth Main. And let's put one down here toward the bottom. Click the image picture, the image icon. There's another way to insert an image. If you don't have it on your computer but it's on the website, you can put the URL of the image right here. And in Firefox, you simply right click on the image, copy image location, and you paste that in the URL field. We'll make this one right aligned, so it'll show up on the right side of the page, and the text will flow to the left just like it shows in the preview window. And we'll give it an alternate text. This is recommended, and we'll hit insert. See, it added it to the right. We'll make it a little bit smaller. And we'll hit update. Let's go see what that looks like. If you're using Internet Explorer to get the URL of the picture, again, you right click it, just as within Firefox. Some versions will let you click copy shortcut, which is getting the URL of the picture. This version, you have to click properties and just copy it like that, and just go back in and paste it in the image URL field. Okay, we now see that second image. We added it up, moved it up just a little bit, make it look better. That looks good. Just keep playing around with it till you're happy with it. Okay, time to put a YouTube video in our booth. We're going to put one at the bottom of the booth main page. First, you go to YouTube and find your video. You may have to search for it. You should already know where it is. And you click the share button right below the video. Copy the share this video link. Go back to your booth and paste it in right there. You can type up a few words about the video. and update. All the way at the bottom. Let's go see what that looks like. Scrolling down to the bottom of the booth main page. Hit insert it properly. There's the little text information we added with it. Visitors can click the play button and play the video right within your booth. We'll let you watch that later at your leisure. Okay, let's explore the WYSIWYG editor in a little more detail. We'll do that in the product services page. I've got a little snippet of text off the website. Paste that in. We'll make that section a paragraph. And we'll make this header 1. We'll make this a header 2. And this is a list of prices. So there's two ways to format a list. One is just using bullets, like so, or you can use numbers. In this case, I think bullets makes more sense. If you have another section and you want to kind of divide it, there's a horizontal line. You can click this little horizontal ruler. It'll add a line between sections. You can also change the color of your text, like so. You can make some of your text bold. You can make some of the text italicized. You can underline text. You can add links with this little chain symbol. If you add a link and you later want to delete it, just click this unlink. If you paste in text or section of information directly from your website and it brings over some background colors or some other undesirable formats, you can select that area and click this little eraser looking icon. It removes all the formatting, and that'll get you back to the some standard text, and then you can manipulate it as you desire. For advanced users, you can edit the HTML directly. We do not recommend that to the novice, but your webmaster or some of you may have those skills to do that. And we'll let you explore the rest of these buttons on your own. For additional information on the editor, click the Editor Help button. It's the blue question mark icon at the top left of the menu bar. The Help pages describes all the editor features in each button and the function each button performs. Okay, here's what the final result looks like. We added some nice images, text. We didn't need the horizontal lines because we have these large images to kind of break up the sections. So we're happy with that. Okay, the last step is add some show specials. What's a good expo without a bunch of good deals? You can enter 1 to 4 show specials. Each one has a title, an optional image, and a description. If you have a long description, you can just drag the bottom corner like that. I've copied some text to save time here. going to upload an image. This is just like uploading your logo. It has to be, the image has to be on your computer. Let's see, let's go with Kent's bug. And I've got a nice description here. Enter that in. And always remember to click update. We're going to add a second one for a turkey hunt. We'll see how that looks like on the other side. Okay, we entered a second show special. Here's what they look like. Remember, your first show special, it should be your best deal. The first show special of each exhibitor is shown on a special site-wide show specials page. So always put your best deal in the first slot, and then the attendees can look at the featured show specials, and they click on that and they're back in your booth, and then they can see all your show specials. Okay, that pretty much wraps up the Build Your Booth basics. Give it a try, play around with it. If you can't figure something out, click the info, contact, and call Dwayne, Technical Support, 714-904-2061. And if you're really struggling, we can build your booth for you. It's affordable. It's only $100, and once you build it once, it'll be good for several expos into the future. Probably the only thing you have to change is your show specials. So thank you, and good luck at the expo.